Hello, I have great news. The news this week is that about willpower. Other coach sent me this video link about this Harvard professor who did this hour-long lecture on willpower. Now, most of us think willpower is something you have or you don't have, that you can gradually build it. It's mostly just psychologically, focusing on, okay, do I want to do this or not, or this kind of thing. It's just all mental. The great news is that there's many things that influence willpower. Things like sleep. Have you got enough sleep? They showed that people who with drug addiction, who are battling to stay sleep clean and sober, when they went from 6 hours to 8 hours, they had like some significant amount, like 60% better success rate of being able to stay clean and sober. Things like exercise. With time, the physical act of exercising regularly increases the connections in the brain, makes the brain much stronger, and makes it more able to function and give you better decisions. Things like food, imagine that. When you have food on a regular basis every 3 hours, your brain's functioning better. It has the fuel it needs. When you do the peaks and valleys, like we usually do in America, the brain doesn't know what to do with that, and so it metabolizes differently. It stores some, that kind of stuff, and so you don't function as well. And when you don't function as well, you cannot think about your long-term goals and benefits where you want to be. Things like meditation, just mindful breathing, focusing on your breathing with your abdomen, letting your abdomen extend out and in, getting a full breath. Your brain uses more oxygen, more glucose than anything in your body. So when you are keeping that brain from having that, you can't function well because it's very primal. It doesn't that higher cognition rate that you need to think about, this is what I want long term, gets blown out of the window. It just doesn't get there. It goes more primarily, okay, I'm just going to eat. I'm going to, whatever I can, sleep. But when you sleep, when you eat regularly, when you exercise, and when you meditate, when meditation helps you focus on just de-stressing, and when thoughts come up, you don't give it weight. You just kind of think, okay, that happened, back to breathing. Those things help your willpower, which help you get to where you want to be long-term, healthy, ultimate health. Those all things are great getting you there. So if you don't think you have willpower, there are other things you could do that help give you willpower, and by doing it, it cycles on itself and gets you more and more. I'm going to put a link to this video on the email. Please watch it. It's a long long video, but it's just amazing all the things that they're finding out about willpower and the studies that back it up. So, great news. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Good health.